Yes, people. How are we all doing? Welcome back to the Dugout Football channel, where it is time for match week number 10 of the 21-22 Premier League season. Now let's have a quick look on how everyone did in match week number 9. I only got 5 points, only 5 outcomes, no perfect scores. To be fair, it was a very tough week. There were a lot of games actually where a lot of people actually. The majority of the scores were sort of from 8s to 7s to 6s to 5s to 4s to 3s. But one person did shine in this match week, and very, very well done, the Asian Sensational FC, who managed to get 10 points, including, I think, 2 or 3 perfect scores. One was obviously Leeds 1, Wolves 1. And I can't remember the other one as well, but very, very well done, Asian Sensational FC. Very, very well done on that high score. So we move into match week number 10. There are no Friday games this week, so you have obviously until Saturday to get your predictions in. And the first game to preview and predict is Leicester City against Arsenal. 3 wins to Leicester, 1 win to Arsenal and 1 draw. The last result was a 3-1 win to Arsenal. Leicester City coming away with a 2-1 win over Brentford. I have to say it was a very, very good win because Brentford played very, very well in that game. Really unlucky to lose that game, but 2 goals there I have to talk about. The Yuri Tillman's goal, just what an absolute screamer from a strike, that one. Went to the top corner. Really, really good. And then the second goal comes from a Schmeichel goal kick. Iheanacho plays on Maddison, and the rest is history, as I say. A 2-1 win to Leicester City. Bit of an injury worry though is that Jamie Vardy is, I think he's got a knee injury, so it'll be interesting to see if he makes this game or not. But even then, I still think Leicester will cope okay. They've got Iheanacho, they've even got Daka to come in as well. So I've been very, very impressed with Leicester City. To be fair, Leicester City are on a better run now than they were at the start of the season. Arsenal, on the other hand, they have won by 3-1 against Aston Villa. The teenagers shining through, obviously Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe, Aubameyang getting a goal as well. A very, very good one. And to be fair, Arsenal have really turned a corner recently. I've been very, very impressed with them. Because of Arsenal's recent good form, I'm actually going to go for a 2-1 win to Arsenal. I think Arsenal will win this one, and I am actually going to go for a 2-1 win to the Gunners. And now we have Burnley against Brentford. 4 wins to Burnley and 1 draw. The last result was a 1-0 win to Burnley. Burnley getting a 2-2 against Southampton. I mean, ahead twice, and then obviously pegged back twice. So is that 2 points dropped? I think you'd probably say it is. I think you'd probably say it is 2 points dropped, in all honesty. But very, very disappointing for Burnley. They do need to get wins from somewhere eventually, because they are out of the Carabao Cup now. They got beat by Tottenham Hotspur last night as well. So disappointing results for Burnley, but you have to say it's a very, very good victory for Tottenham. Anyway, but a very good result, 2-2 against Southampton. But yeah, probably 2 points dropped. Brentford's 2-1 defeat to Leicester City. Unlucky again. Brentford have been fantastic all season, and they were unlucky in this game. They were very, very unlucky in this game. Big news though is that David Raya looks like he's out for 4 months. That's a huge, huge blow, because he has been absolutely magnificent in the Brentford goals. So it's going to be very, very difficult to see what will happen for Brentford, but I think they'll be absolutely fine as well. So let's go into the prediction. I think this is going to be a very, very tight affair. I think Brentford will get a goal. I think Burnley will be able to peg them back as well. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw between the two. I just think it'll be a very, very close game between these two. So Burnley 1, Brentford 1. And now we have Liverpool against Brighton. 3 wins to Liverpool, 1 draw and 1 win to Brighton. And in fact, that Brighton win came last season by a 0-0. Liverpool, well, I have to say 5-0 against your biggest rivals, Manchester United. And the funny thing is, Liverpool never even looked like they were out of never even got out of first gear or second gear. it was almost a training exercise. It was that easy. Could have been a different game when obviously Bruno Fernandes had that chance to, score. But Liverpool absolutely dominated. Mohamed Salah becoming the first opposition player to score a hat-trick at Old Trafford since Ronaldo. Yep, Ronaldo, remember him? Real Madrid striker, 2003. So very, very well done to Liverpool. Kanate was excellent. Keita was excellent as well. Probably his best game in a Liverpool shirt, I'd have to say as well. But yeah, I'm still buzzing, absolutely still buzzing from that 5-0 win against Manchester United. But obviously back to league action against a Brighton side who have just lost by 4-1 against Manchester City. And what I will say is that Brighton seem to be doing pretty well this season. They have scored 9 goals and they've conceded 9 goals. So, they're a very, very tricky opposition to play against, and they're a very, very tricky opposition to beat as well. But, Brighton, I think not many people are expecting them to get results against the Cities, the Liverpools, the Manchester Uniteds and Arsenals of this world. But, going to away to Anfield, I mean, they won against Liverpool last season, but full crowd at Anfield, I feel that Liverpool will be too strong, and I am actually going to go for a 3-0 win to Liverpool. I think Liverpool will win this one pretty comfortably. Going to go for a 3-0 win to the Reds. And now we have Manchester City against Crystal Palace. It is 4 wins to Man City and a draw. The last result was a 4-0 win to Manchester City. Manchester City, well, they did win by 4-1 against Brighton, which is a very, very good performance. Phil Foden getting 2 of the goals, so very, very well done to him. But they are out of the Carabao Cup. Finally, somebody has managed to beat them. Congratulations to West Ham beating Manchester City on penalties. So, no Carabao Cup for the Carabao Cup specialist Pep Guardiola this season. Anyway, so, they can focus on the FA Cup, the League and the Champions League now as well. But Man City were very, very good against Brighton, and I fully expect them to do very, very well. Crystal Palace, they managed to get a 1-1 draw with Newcastle. Disappointing in the end. Obviously, Christian Benteke got the goal to get them 1-0 up, but an absolute fantastic overhead kick from Callum Wilson managed to get a 1-1 draw as well. They did have another goal chopped off late on for a push from Guehi on one of the Newcastle players, so that was disappointing. But Crystal Palace, you can see what Patrick Vieira is getting across, his ideas across, that is for sure. So this is a very hard one to call. I just think City will be too strong for Crystal Palace. I mean, Crystal Palace have done well at the Etihad in previous seasons, but I just have a feeling that Man City will be too strong in this one. I'm going to go for a City 3, Crystal Palace 1 in this one. Just have a feeling that City will be too strong for Crystal Palace. And now we have Newcastle United against Chelsea. 4 wins to Chelsea, 1 win to Newcastle. The last result was a 2-0 win to Chelsea. As I've just said, Newcastle getting a 1-1 draw with Crystal Palace. Callum Wilson, an absolute wonder goal. The overhead kick, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Graham Jones did obviously take temporary charge as well, because obviously Steve Bruce did lose his job as Newcastle manager. And to be fair, you could see the ideas that Graham Jones was getting across, but the longer this goes on without them having a new manager, it's going to be detrimental to, I think, their league form as well. But I think Newcastle should be able to get out of the relegation zone in the next couple of weeks. Maybe this game against Chelsea may be a little bit too far ahead of them, but we shall see. Chelsea 7-0 winners over Norwich City. Look, I think you have to say Chelsea were fantastic on the day, but Norwich City just were open. They carved them open like a Christmas turkey. It was that easy to just get through that Norwich City back line. Looking at this game, capacity crowd at St James's Park, should be a cracking game. As well. But I have a feeling that Chelsea will come through this one. I am going to go for a 2-0 win to Chelsea. And now we have Watford, surprisingly big winners out last time around, and against Southampton, who got a 2-2 draw with Burnley. It is 3 draws and 2 misses Saints. The last one was a 3-1 win to Southampton. Yeah, Watford, 5-2 win over Everton. Who saw that coming? 1-0 down, 1-1, 2-1, and then just a 15-minute spell where they just completely dominated and managed to get 5 goals, which was very, very good. A 5-2 win over Everton. Josh King scoring a hat-trick. This is what makes me laugh, is that Josh King didn't have a chance at Everton, gets a chance at Watford, and he gets a hat-trick against his former club. These are the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, and very, very well done to Josh King. It was very, very good for them as well. Southampton getting a 2-2 with Burnley. Livramento has been very, very impressive. He got the first goal, and Brocha got the second as well. Southampton are starting to get results. It's just need to get wins as well. I don't think there's going to be many goals in this game, but I'm going to go for a Saints win. I think Saints showed enough against Burnley, and I do think they will win this one. So I'm going to go Watford 0, Southampton 1 in that one. And now we have the evening game between Tottenham and Manchester United. Two sides on the back of very poor results. Obviously, Manchester United going to be 5-0 by Liverpool. Tottenham going to be 1-0 by West Ham. It is 3 wins to United, 1 draw and 1 win to Tottenham. The last result was a 3-1 win to United. Tottenham getting a 1-0 defeat to West Ham. And we've probably seen one of the worst pieces of defending all season is Harry Kane on Mikel Antonio. Look, you cannot leave a man like Antonio unmarked in the box. If you do that, you're going to get punished. And thankfully, they did get punished. And Mikel Antonio, great play from Antonio. Very, very impressive of Antonio, actually. He's been a very, very good player for them. But for Tottenham fans, it's another case of what if as well. This is going to be a very interesting game because Manchester United, coming off the back of a 5-0 defeat to Liverpool, Ollie is still at the wheel at this moment in time. How long? I don't know. But Manchester United were just... I mean, we can obviously pick the bones out of like Liverpool playing well as well. Paul Pogba is now out for 3 matches, and quite rightly so. Did not look interested coming on at 4-0 down, and was sent off with a very bad tackle on Naby Keita. Cristiano Ronaldo, I thought, was very lucky to stay on the pitch as well. They could have had a couple of reds, actually. Bruno Fernandes on Trent Alexander-Arnold, that looked a very, very bad challenge as well. So what's going to change for Manchester United? Is Conte the answer? I honestly don't think he is. I've seen names mentioned by Pochettino. Is Pochettino going to leave PSG for Manchester United? I don't see it. Zidane coming in, he hasn't learned any English. Conte has Premier League experience. But the way I see it, Manchester United have one way of playing. Stop playing McFred, right? Stop playing those two, because defensively they were a shambles, and Rafa Varane is going to come back very, very soon. The man that should be dropped is Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire is not a Premier League captain. He never has been a captain. Never a good idea to play a player who has not ever been a captain of a football club. He was never captain at Leicester. So, Manchester United were absolutely terrible, and to be 4-0 down at half-time as well was just ridiculous. And, fair play to Liverpool, in the second half, they did kind of, get the sting out of the game a little bit, and obviously 5-0 was the pick of the results. And but Manchester United really, really definitely need to get better as well. However, looking at this game, I don't see anything changing for Manchester United. I really, really don't. And I just think Tottenham are going to win this game. I have a feeling that Tottenham are going to win this game. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Tottenham. I don't see any change in the Manchester United players. I don't see them wanting to. Well, I wouldn't say wanting to win, but Ollie has 3 games to save his job. It's Tottenham, Atalanta, and Manchester City. So next week's Manchester derby is going to be absolutely huge, and if they play like they did against Liverpool, Tottenham will pick them off again because they've got players with pace. This is the thing, Manchester United are being picked off with pace, and that is the problem that they've got. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Tottenham, and more gloom for Manchester United. So we move into the Sunday games, and it's Norwich City against Leeds United. 4 wins to Norwich and 1 win to Leeds. The last result was a 2-1 win to Norwich City. However, this is the first Premier League meeting since 1994. So you can see that it's been a long time since these two last met in the top flight. But I have to say, Norwich City were absolutely dreadful against Chelsea. 7-0 defeat. You have to wonder where the points are going to come from at this moment in time. I've been very disappointed with Norwich. Obviously, I haven't learned their ways from last time around. Daniel Farke hasn't learned at all. It's really disappointing because, you know, Norwich, I like Norwich as a club. I have nothing against Norwich City, but if you keep playing like you are, you're going to be on lesser points than that Derby County side of 07-08, in all honesty. Leeds United getting a 1-1 with Wolves. I have to say, I thought they were a wee bit lucky. I did not think that was a penalty. I think Shackleton's made the most of the challenge coming in, and I don't think it is a penalty. So very disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. But look at this game, and I honestly do think that Leeds United are going to win this one. So I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to Leeds United. And don't be surprised, do not be surprised if it is an own goal as well. I honestly think Leeds United are going to win this one. So I'm going to go Norwich 0, Leeds United 1. And then we have Aston Villa against West Ham. It is 3 wins to West Ham and 2 draws. The last result was a 3-1 win to West Ham. Aston Villa getting a 3-1 defeat against Arsenal. People have said that Dean Smith's job is under threat. I mean, really? Like, he isn't the worst manager in the league. So Dean Smith's done a very good job at Aston Villa. So I don't understand why you would want to get rid of him. But Jacob Ramsey, great goal against Arsenal as well. Disappointing for, you know, Aston Villa, but you have to say that they will get better. They will definitely get better. Anyhow, West Ham, another very good win, 1-0 against Tottenham. Mikel Antonio as well. Congratulations to West Ham for beating Manchester City last night on penalties as well, to end Manchester City's 4-year spell of winning the Carabao Cup, allowing somebody else to win the Carabao Cup. Anyway, but West Ham are on absolute fire right now, and I expect them to go to Aston Villa, and I'm going to go for them to win by 2-1. I'm going to Aston Villa 1, West Ham 2. And the final game is the Monday Night Football. It is Wolves against Everton. It is 2 wins to Wolves and 3 wins to Everton. The last result's a 2-1 win to Everton. Wolves unlucky to come out away with a 1-1 draw with Leeds. I thought they played very well. Very unlucky not to win the game as well. So they'll be a little bit sore inside, but I have to say that Wolves were very good. Chan getting the goal again. He's been excellent. He's been absolutely excellent since he's came into Wolves. So I've been very impressed with him. Everton have lost by 5-2 against Watford. Very surprising that. Very surprising stuff. Very surprising, you'd have to say, with that one. But I am going to go for a 2-0 win to Wolves. I think Wolves will be too strong for them in this one. And now that is it. That is match week number 10 done and dusted. As I've said, leave predictions in the comment section down below. And like the Asian Sensational FC, you will get a shout out in the next video. So I'm going to go for my predictions very quickly. So go Leicester City 1, Arsenal 2, Burnley 1, Brentford 1, Liverpool 3, Brighton 0. Man City 3, Crystal Palace 1, Newcastle 0, Chelsea 2, Watford 0, Southampton 1, Tottenham 2, Manchester United 0, Norwich City 0, Leeds United 1, Aston Villa 1, West Ham 2, and Wolves 2, Everton 0. So that is it. That is match week 10 done and dusted. And enjoy the football. Should be a very good couple of games ahead for this game as well. And until then, it's goodbye from me. If you do like the content, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video as well. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Enjoy the Premier League football this weekend. Should be a good one. See you later. Bye-bye.